Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the final session today of the Gladden House sessions, brought to you by WOUB and the School of Media Arts and Studies at Ohio University. We are broadcasting from the Nelsonville Music Festival, the 10th Nelsonville Music Festival, and had a fantastic day here, and are really excited to finish out our sessions with Brooklyn's own The Men. That was very loud. All right, there we go. So thank you so much for joining us to be out here today and taking time. So you guys are kind of doing a 4-city Ohio tour right now. Is that kind of what this is? It's like three Cincinnati here, and then
yeah, we're playing in Cincinnati yesterday, and then this festival, and then Toledo. We kind of booked it around the festival, and thought we'd never been to Cincinnati or Toledo, so we figured it'd be a good opportunity to do so.
Yeah. Cincinnati was good last night.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
Great, yeah.
So this has been, I think, pretty significant year for you guys as a band. Tomorrow's Hits has been, I think it's really coalesced a sound for you guys, and just everything I've read, and for me personally as a fan of you guys, it's like, bands come to a point where they kind of hit something that is just reaches a broader audience, and it feels like on this record that's really done that. Have you felt that yourselves with just reading reviews and kind of going to shows?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. I don't know. We recorded it a long time ago, so it's hard to think about it in the present tense. I think about it in the past tense a lot. And,
when did you guys start recording that album?
We recorded it in December 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been done for a while, and we waited a while. So it's kind of interesting. It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
weird that now it's out, and people hadn't heard it, and now they've heard it, and we've lived with it for so long, and so it's just a lot of back and forth. Yeah, going back and forth on how you feel about it. So I'm glad it's finally out.
Well, I don't think I've heard another record this year where the first half of it out of the gate, song for song, just astounds you as a listener. In terms of just kind of the scope of the songs, kind of hitting for the fences, part like Exile on Main Street, part Springsteen. And it feels like people that I've told about you guys, they're like, well, I've heard their stuff, and they're like, they sound really punky. But you guys have that, but it's like this album, well, the horn section is one thing that you guys brought in. How did that come about to kind of bring kind of soulful and kind of that sound to this?
I mean, that's something we always wanted to mess around with. I guess these songs, Pearly Gates and Another Night, just kind of were screaming for them, and we finally had an opportunity to do it, and we had people that could do it, and we just brought them in and showed them the songs and did it, and just experimenting with stuff and trying new sounds out, and that's really all we were trying to do.
So I read that you guys did that, like literally you just brought them in, just did it right on the floor, like.
Oh yeah, they were in there for about 3 hours, and they were in and out, and they had never practiced with us before, but these guys were good.
Yeah.
They were good players, and we showed them the song. I mean, the songs are so simple, anyways. They were good, and we recorded the whole album in 2 days, so there wasn't a lot of time. We didn't have a lot of time to give them, but we recorded everything live anyways, and so we just had them play with us, and they were following our cues, and, that was it.
I love that about the record, because the way as a listener it translates, it's like there's this real immediacy to it, this real it's like it's just coming out as you can feel that it's coming off the floor. It's not very refined. The arrangements are refined, but the performances are they're almost unhinged, but there's that really great melodic glue that you guys have put to it, which makes it just fantastic. So, yeah. Well, let's have you guys do a song for us.
All right. Yeah.
Please welcome the Men.
Yeah, all right. Ready? You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. down, my love, I can't take much more that you do. Settle me down, my love, I can't sleep the whole night through. Got a piece of my mind, you're taking plenty of time. You gotta settle me down, my love, I can't see down across that line. It's alright that I didn't see you last night. Settle me down, my love, I can't sleep the whole night through. Settle me down, my love, I can't sleep the whole night through. You got a piece of my mind, you're taking plenty of time. Gotta settle me down, my love, I can't read me across that line. But it's alright that I didn't see you that night.
Amen. Fantastic. So, that was great. Before we get maybe one more song out of you, one thing I just noticed as I kind of looked through the last 5 or 6 years of your kind of life as a band. So you guys started in 2008, is that right?
Yeah,
Around
2008.
there? So I think one of the things that I see that is just really impressive is it seems like every year almost you guys have put out an album. And you guys have kind of relentlessly kept pushing yourselves. So, as writers, like, is that an intentional thing? Like, you just want to get as much material out, and like, how have you kind of seen your sound develop through that process from the beginning to now?
It wasn't really intentional because, well, we recorded some of those albums in the same year, so we weren't necessarily trying to do an album a year. We were Tomorrow's Hits and New Moon were recorded in the same year. Only reason they came out in different years is because that's how record labels and the music industry works. So you had to sit around and sit on your album for a while. And we're just kind of, we're always writing new songs and trying to write new music, and we're just kind of going with it. We never decided to do it. It just happened naturally. And I think also there's so much change has happened in the band year after year after year. It's just that every time there's a change, you're just motivated to try. You just always want to chase something new, and we just go with that.
So do you guys have another album that you're recording right now, or that you're sitting on presently?
No. First time. We don't. I think we're just focusing on the moment right now, and like we got these shows, and just want to play these shows, and then once that's done, we'll see where we're at.
Yeah. All right. Well, one more song. That'd be okay?
Sure.
Fantastic.
You ready?
In the middle of a dream, I saw her face somewhere in between being a saint and away. Take me away to that special place where the sky is blue and the love is great, yeah. A star in the sky, we float in space, drifting aimlessly on the crest of a wave. Take me away to that special place where it says love on the door, and I can see her face, yeah.
Nick Chirikazi, Mark Perro, Kevin Faulkner of the Men. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for stopping by. Please come by tomorrow. We've got a great lineup, including Pokey Lafarge, Saint Seneca, among others, and it's going to be a fantastic day. Thanks so much.